Right then, hello again. It's Mark here. Now, I did discuss the other day when I was drawing a good witch that we might have a go at drawing a not so nice witch. Now then, we're gonna have a go at doing that. I'm not sure it's gonna work because I am such a nice person. I tend to only draw nice things. Even when I'm trying to draw something nasty, it tends to come out as something nice. Now, I think we're going to have to do this if we're going to do it. And make this witch have quite hawkish features. So we'll start off with the nose, like so. And the eyebrows going up, like so. And of course, it's the way you position things that make characters look menacing or not. Now then, see, you could do it. Now, if I just do this very faintly, see, if I do that, we got quite a happy looking witch. But if we rub that out and we take the mouth down, so like that, you see, takes on a completely different look, doesn't it? Yes, you see. Now, and if we make that go up a bit more of a point, we have got quite a mean looking witch, haven't we, now? We put an ear in there. Because I think what we're going to do with this, we're going to do our usual sort of hair situation. Actually, she could be upset, couldn't she, because she hadn't had her hair done. Because the Drag Me Through the Hedge Backwards salon that she normally goes to is shut. Which I think actually is probably a problem for a lot of people. Not that I'm suggesting for 5 minutes that anybody actually goes to a hairdressing salon called Through the Hedge Backwards. Because that would be, see, mind you, it might be quite good fun to open one, wouldn't it? It might be quite good fun to open one, call it that. Bit of a mouthful. And you'd have to have quite a big sign, I would have thought. There you go, you see, now we're getting somewhere. Because I suppose the first evil witch I ever saw was, well, it was two probably when I was growing up. There was one in Disney's Snow White. Ooh, that's a real get behind the sofa moment, that was. Yeah, I think, I can't remember exactly what year it would have been, but my mum took us to the pictures to see that particular film. And of course, Disney used to make a lot of films that were quite scary, but then again, you see, a lot of these fairy tales were a bit like that. Because in the original stories, they were a lot more bloodthirsty, so to speak. And, yes. There we go. Now then, she can have like a bit of hair coming down there. And a little bit going around there. And if you put a slight wave in it, that's quite a pleasing effect, isn't it? I mean, I don't think she's probably washed this in a while. Now, there's no excuse for that. I know we're in a lockdown, but that's just being plain laziness, isn't it? And we don't want that to creep into our lives too much. Just as well you can't see what I'm dressed in. No, I've actually just turned my heating off. I don't know if it will stay off, because, you know what they say, old bones. But, yeah, that's something that you want, I think. Now, that's not quite right, because now we've made it look sideways, so I'll take that out. You don't want a witch looking sideways. Now, we get this dot here a bit bigger. We can make her a bit menacing. Now, I find as well, if you shade the face in a bit, that gives you the impression that she's got a bit red in the face, you see. Now then, there we go. So once you're happy with what you've done, you can go over it again slightly heavier and make it a bit darker to give it that effect. And I don't think we want to do too much more on that front, because we really want to draw some of the other witches in there. Now, I don't know how long this lock-in business is going to go on for, but I will continue, I think, to draw these cartoons for you. If you keep liking them, and of course, if you'd be kind enough to subscribe, that would be really, really good. There you go. Now, how about that? That's just the face, of course. Now, I don't quite know what we've done here with this hat. Something's not quite right there, is it? We've got two different kind of things set up in here now. So I don't quite know what's going on there. But we will sort it. Right, then, let's get this hat sorted out. Like so. Oh, excuse me. There we go. That's a bit of tea. So now we're getting there. It's Evil Witch. Got the old feather, but that can be bent down, because there's nothing going to be quite right about this witch. Not by any stretches of the imagination. She's just not very nice. The witch at the moment in the story that I'm doing is not very nice. The nasty witch. And she's doing a power spell, because like a lot of these witches, she wants to take over the world. And to finish her spell, she needs badger's feet. And young badger's feet, not old badger's feet, but young badger's feet. Which is awful, I know. And she's chasing poor old George all over the place with her army of bully pigs, which are very, very nasty pigs that, as you can probably imagine, spend a rather lot of time bullying. And they do it because they like doing it. Now, I don't know. I don't, like I said before, I don't understand that. But there we are. They do. So we're going to move this paper up a bit so we can see a bit better. So that's really the nasty witch's face. And like I said, you move those features up like that. And that's what you can come up with. Now, I don't know what we could do with this witch, whether we should have her jumping up and down having a tantrum. Because when I do that, I tend to do like a stick figure to get the arms and things in the right places that I want to do a thing like this. Just to get the dimensions roughly in the right places. And of course what you've got to bear in mind is that we've gone down rather low on the page, so we've got to make this body quite small. So once you get a rough idea of where you're going to put things, you give her a little round body, and of course a skirt would be flapping about a bit in both directions. Wouldn't be able to see much of the belt, I wouldn't have thought. That would be going under like that, I would think, roughly. And a tummy there, and they've got an arm coming out here. One going up here. I don't know. I might have made a rod for me own back here doing this, but never mind. We got the general idea. Now, if we do the skirt going down, like so, now we could have one leg coming through here with their little shoes on, with the buckles on the front. And that could be one of the shoes. Right, you can just about see that, you see. I don't know if this is really working. I think what we'll do with this one, we'll take this out a bit more this side, and maybe this leg could go down here and go in like that. What do you think? That's a better idea, I think. And then we can bring the skirt down, or like that, and across to here. How about that? And then this arm can come down here like this. I think when I was little, they used to call this having a hissy fit. I expect some people still call it that. A hissy fit. I can remember when we were in a shoe shop once, a young girl being told by her mother she couldn't have a particular pair of shoes that she wanted, and she laid on the floor kicking her legs about and having a right old tantrum she was, because she couldn't have what she wanted. And poor old mum, she just walked out of the shop and left said little girl on the floor screaming and going. And Eventually, the mother came back when the child had shut up. But, dear oh dear, what a to-do that was. It was very difficult not to laugh. But, of course, it's not a situation you should laugh at, really, because that can actually, in those sorts of situations, just make matters worse. So, now we got a bit of movement, you see. Maybe it's not quite right, but anyway. Now, what I've found in the wonderful world of cartooning, what you would do to give that a bit more sense of movement is to do a couple of lines like so, around things like that. And I don't know why, but that gives immediately the illusion that we have actually got a bit of movement there, you see. So that's a bit of fun, isn't it? And we'll bring that body down into here, and I think we could probably safely take that bulgy bit off of there. And what I think we'll do is we'll rub these lines out now. And of course these witches like wearing shawls, don't they? But we're going to do this shawl a bit different. We're going to come down here, like so. And we're going to take it up to there. Put a bit of a point. Come right down there with that side of it. You know, like that. You've got to remember this is going around the arms. So you've got to make allowances for that. And we can go up there. Now if we put some lines down through here, like so. Now then, and a few loops like that. And then you've got pretty much an instant cobweb shawl, haven't you? And that's a bit of fun, isn't it? That's a bit of fun. And what we could do, if we want to, is see, now I quite like that effect. Cobwebs. I remember years ago when I was sewing, I actually did a shop window in Yeovil in the West Country for a couple, and their business was called Cobwebs, and they sewed crafty things, and I did like these cobwebs, wrote cobwebs across the window in big white letters, and each corner put in a big white cobweb like that. That's a very pleasing effect, to be honest with you. Here we are. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. And she does look bad tempered, doesn't she? But you see, this is the point. She's grumpy old. No, I don't know what she's grumpy about, but could be a number of things, couldn't it? Could be me waffling on, I suppose. Quite easily. I mean, for all I know, you guys could be out there doing the same thing. I hope not, but you never know. Basically, I'm just going to do the hand like that for now. Because, like I said, if I was actually using this as an illustration, which I probably not going to, because it's just a guide for you guys to have a look at, see what I do, I would spend an awful lot more time on doing this. And the only thing I might do is we ought to give her a cat, didn't we? Now, I think what we're going to do with the old cat is give him an eye patch. There's nothing like an eye patch on a cat to make you think, ooh, he's a boy. He's a old scrapping, fighting Tom. Now, I had some cats out today, actually in the sun. What a right old ding-dong they were. I mean, they're getting a bit fed up because they're not getting any sleepy time at home and during the day. With all these people at home, sort of cutting into their leisure time. Because I've had several cats over the years. My cat used to quite like sleeping outside. Because in the summer the concrete on the paths used to warm up. And they used to like that. Now this one again is looking too nice, but see, just by doing that direction and turning that mouth down, see, we now got a rather grumpy looking cat. But of course, you wouldn't have a happy cat living with a grumpy witch, would you? I don't know, I wouldn't have thought so. But the character, Nasty Witch in my book, she's got a vulture that sits on a perch in her kitchen, and he's grumpy. We put one of the, just a hint of the back feet, and we can have a tail that's maybe swishing a bit. Because if your cat's tail is swishing, said pussycat is not happy. Yeah, see, they got a bit of movement in there. There we go, I think that'll do it. I hope you enjoyed this one. You take care, and if you want to subscribe, that'd be brilliant. You can search YouTube for Mark T. Rowe for any other videos. Several on there, and I will continue to put more on day by day. Okay, now, where are we? That's it. Now you've got the whole picture. You've got that out of frame slightly, didn't I? Doing young cat the hair. Okay, there you go. Catch you next time.